Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about yet another Ninjago Season 16 theory, and with this new season coming out, we have a lot to speculate and talk about. Following the events of Ninjago Seabound, a lot of us have a very vague idea as to what we can expect next year for the Ninjago storyline, and I myself have come up with several theories so far, detailing what I think might happen next year, and today, I would like to talk about another key idea that could in fact see the light of day next year for the Ninjago 2022 storyline. Again though, this is very much a theory on my end, not officially confirmed by any key sources that work on Ninjago. Today's theory falls in line with the roster of the ninja team, and how we might actually see a smaller ninja team compared to other seasons that we've seen so far. This theory does fall in line with a couple of other theories that I've already discussed on the channel in the past, specifically those related to Dark Kai and Depressed Jay, and I will talk more about those specifics momentarily. However, right now, let's talk about the ninja team, and how we could potentially see the ninja team reduced to only 3 members. Now, obviously the ninja team has 6 members at its core, however, following the events of Ninjago Seabound, I think that 3 of those members are more than likely to not even be on the team when Season 16 starts up. So the obvious one at first is Nia, which I feel like is a given. Obviously, following Seabound, Nia pretty much sacrificed her own mortal body to explore parts of Ninjago's endless sea, in a way not even being a ninja anymore, rather taking up a new role as a pure elemental being. According to the ending of Ninjago Seabound, Nia is pretty much just having a blast in the Endless Sea right now, learning more about her element and connecting with the species that make up Ninjago's oceans. However, a lot of people do expect Nia to appear at some point in Ninjago's future, and while I do agree, I think it would be very impactful to have Nia show up towards the very end of the season. If the Season 16 story started with Nia already on the team, that would very much undermine and diminish her sacrifice from Seabound. Next, we have Kai, who I think will be avoiding being a ninja next year for 2022. A lot of people, including myself, expect Kai to fall down a very dark path once Season 16 starts up. I've already talked about the theory of Dark Kai before, which essentially describes Kai as a dark, violent vigilante type character after Nia's sacrifice. Because of Kai's past history with anger and depression especially, I find it very likely that Kai will be taking his ninja duties elsewhere, with extreme violence and prejudice, as opposed to the normal happy-go-lucky fighting style of the ninja. Following the loss of his sister, maybe Kai could experience some type of hardship, and of course explore Ninjago on his own with his own violent ways and tendencies. In my opinion, that would be an excellent way to build Kai's story even more and give him something to do, so for Kai, I don't expect him to be on the team, at least at first, starting next year. And lastly, we have Jay, who I think will be emotionally shut down following Nia's departure, and will probably not want to be a ninja anymore, or at least at first. As I mentioned, I do expect all of these characters to eventually join up with the ninja again, but at first, Jay will most likely be an emotional wreck. And in contrast to Kai, who I feel will adopt more angry and violent approaches to coping with Nia's loss, Jay might just emotionally shut down entirely, and maybe lock himself away in his room, not wanting to be a ninja anymore. It'd be weird if nothing happens to Jay moving forward. He has to be experiencing some type of loss or grief. And with that being said, who do we have left? Who will be on the ninja team if all of this goes down? Well, obviously, starting things off, we have Lloyd, the Green Ninja. We have Zane, who's still around and will most likely still be on the team starting next year. And then we have Cole, who I think will be Jay's emotional shoulder to cry on, but will also be a main active member of the ninja team. And of course, we still have Pixel helping out as usual, providing the team with various assistants and weaponry. The 3 ninja team of Lloyd, Zane, and Cole I find to be the most effective and the most likely to carry on following Nia's departure. I think in the case of Kai and Jay, their respective relationships with Nia were very strong, even stronger than those of Lloyd, Zane, and Cole, hence why they would be the most affected by Nia's departure. I think all of the ninja will be experiencing some type of hardship following Nia's sacrifice, but Kai and Jay will get it the worst in my opinion, with Kai being Nia's brother and Jay being Nia's significant other. In terms of a 3-man team, could this actually work? In my opinion, yeah, totally. I don't see why it wouldn't. We've seen a ninja team consisting of 3 members before. In fact, that's how the ninja team first got started, with a 3-man team of Jay, Cole, and Zane. These 3 will most likely be fine together, operating as heroes throughout the Ninjago scene, most likely retaining those common ninja duties from previous seasons. In addition, we also saw a 4-man team during the original seasons until Lloyd and Nia joined officially, and in Season 4, after Zane's sacrifice, with a 4-man team consisting of Kai, Jay, Cole, and Lloyd. The ninja have been operating as a 6-member team for quite some time. However, what these examples show is that a team with lesser members could still operate successfully. With this small, tightly bound team, we could see some key development for these specific characters, especially Zane and Cole, which people are expecting to see more of next season, especially in the case of Cole. The relationships between these characters can be explored more, and their desires to get the team back together can be explored as well. If Season 16 will in fact introduce a 3-member ninja team, I think they could go through a similar arc to that of Season 4's storyline, in which they need to find and recruit the remaining ninja. With 3 of the ninjas still operating successfully, that could show how much these characters have grown ever since Zane's sacrifice in Season 3. And it showcases that they recognize that the Ninjago landmass as an entirety still needs the ninja. As mentioned, I imagine they will recruit Jay and Kai throughout the duration of the season. We could see a more mature reunion of the ninja, as opposed to what we got during Season 4. In recruiting Jay, I like to think that perhaps he still lives at the monastery and the ninja check in with him every now and then. Maybe Jay has just become a shut-in, not wanting to leave the monastery and only operating as a ninja occasionally. Maybe he just doesn't want to be in the field that much following Nia's sacrifice, and I wouldn't blame the guy. With Kai, I think maybe once Jay is reintroduced to the Ninjago series, we could see Jay himself track down Kai personally and convince him to join up with the ninja once again. I think that would be an extremely powerful scene, showcasing Jay and Kai, the 2 characters that have arguably lost the most throughout this entire endeavor, coming back together and reuniting as brothers once more, to avenge a fallen sister. Because they both have a deep relationship with Nia, I would like to see them connect in that way. Maybe the season could focus on both Jay and Kai, and their respective reactions following Nia's downfall. However, like I said, that would begin with a 3-man ninja team between Lloyd, Zane, and Cole. A team that I think will operate very well together, and a team that may convince the others to become ninja once again. If Season 16 does in fact lead with an extremely small team consisting of only 3 members, I do not expect that to be permanent for very long. And once the team is reunited again, then they can go after the big bad, and maybe towards the very end of the season, reunite with Nia herself and assemble the full ninja team again. To summarize, think the first couple of episodes of Season 4, but with more ninja to start and more mature themes to follow. I'm not sure how likely this scenario is at the end of the day. I mean, I would be very surprised if the season begins with all of the ninja reunited once again, of course except maybe Nia, and Kai and Jay not experiencing any hardships at all. I think that would be very strange, and I imagine they will do something with Kai and Jay specifically, and I think they will touch on how Nia's sacrifice has affected them. With that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize if this video was a little bit less than coherent. I tried my best, but ultimately, I'm working a lot right now, and some things may be a little bit more clear than others, so just keep that in mind. This video might not have been the most coherent thing out there, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. What do you think about the idea of the Ninjago Season 16 story, starting off with a team consisting of only 3 members, and gradually adding more ninja as the season goes on? And what do you expect to see happen with Jay and Kai specifically? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. Thank you all so much for checking out today's video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.